Hey everyone, this video is going to cover slides 49 through 52 of Cincinnati History and Government. Slide 49 shows the city solicitor. The judicial branch of the city is represented by the city solicitor and their staff. Solicitor is another word for lawyer or attorney. The city solicitor is in charge of representing the city in any court case that the city is involved in. The city solicitor also oversees the city's real estate properties and all legal records. Our current city solicitor is Paula Boggs-Muthen. Civil service. The city has an annual fund of about $400 million. It's about $415 million for this current year. Most of that money is used to pay the civil servants of the city. Civil servants are also called civil service employees. Those are people who work for the city to provide a service. The city has more than 6,000 full-time employees and many more part-time employees. And this is our tax dollars at work. If you look over at the right, there is a kind of pie chart, and you'll see that the biggest piece of the chart goes to the police and the fire department. So most of the city's $415 million goes to the police and fire services. The other services take a lot less money, but the next is public services, and then health, and recreation. Here are the civil service departments and what they do. So obviously we have the police department to protect us. We also have the fire department to stop fires, and they do a lot of work in preventing fires. We have fire drills at school, and they have a lot of say in building inspections and fire inspections and code. There's also public services. Public services is in charge of repairing, maintaining, and creating roads, street signs and markings. And if, let's say, you let your grass get too high, they might come by and leave you a note or a fine on your door. Because if the grass gets too high, that can interfere with street signs and markings. There's waterworks and the Department of Sewers. Waterworks takes care of tap water. They're the ones who make sure we have water to drink. And obviously the Department of Sewers deals with sewage and wastewater treatment. Both of them kind of work together in a lot of cases, but they do have separate responsibilities. There's the health department, which includes nurses and doctors. They can specialize in disease prevention since they do work with the city. There's the Department of Buildings and Inspections, which oversees house inspections and building codes. So if we go to a business or a restaurant, we want to make sure that the floor is not going to fall away or that the building is going to fall over. So the Buildings and Inspections Department helps to keep us safe in that way. Then there's the Department of Public Recreation. If you've ever been to a CRC, then you have enjoyed the services of the Department of Public Recreation. They also oversee playgrounds and the swimming pools, the city swimming pools like Dunham. Then there's the Department of Transportation and Engineering. They oversee all city transportation, even things like bike paths, road design, the streetcar, and all kinds of different stuff. This chart shows, it gives you an idea of some of the different boards and departments within the city. You have the citizens of Cincinnati at the top, and then you have mayor and city council, and then under there you have the city manager. By the way, to the left and to the right, you have these kind of independent boards. We have the contractual boards. A really good example of this is what we call SORTA, the Southwest Ohio Regional Transit Authority. SORTA is the company that oversees Metro and the buses and the streetcar. And then over here on the right, we have the Board of Health, the Park Board, Recreation Commission, and Retirement. They kind of operate independently, but then under the city manager, is all of these other departments. By the way, how many civil service departments are there? There are 17, and they're all right here. And if you look, we notice that the citizens are at the top. So why do you think the citizens are at the top? Well, in a way, all of these people indirectly work for the citizens of Cincinnati. Now, we are not their direct bosses. We do not tell these people what to do because there's no way that a citizen would be able to tell a fire department employee, a police department employee, a sewer department employee. We wouldn't know what they need to do. But all of these people are employed to serve the citizens of Cincinnati. So it's important to remember that the whole point of our government, which is, taking our money anyway to provide these services, the whole point is to serve the citizens of the city. Okay, folks, that's your information for today. Use that to answer the questions for the slides. Good luck.